Hi, good morning all. Welcome back to my subject Principles of Management. In this video, I would like to discuss about two topics: levels of management and roles of a manager or managerial roles. First of all, I am going to levels of management. Levels of management means the arrangement of managerial personnel in an organization based on their authority and responsibility. Generally, the managerial levels are classified into three: top level management, middle level management and lower level management. Top level management of an organization includes persons like managing director, general manager, president, vice president, chief executive officers, etc. This level of management have the most authority in the organization related to the functioning of that organization. The important duties of the top level management includes setting up of the strategic plans of the organization, preparation of plans and policies of the organization, preparation of master budgets of an organization, appointment of middle level managers of the organization, etc. Then coming to the second level of management, which is known as middle level management. This level of management includes the functional managers or the departmental heads of an organization. For example, the finance manager of the organization, the production manager of the organization, human resource manager of the organization, etc. Their duties includes preparation of departmental budgets to act as a link between top level management and lower level management of the organization, giving guidelines and instructions to the lower level management of the organization, etc. Then coming to the last level of management, that is known as lower level management. This level of management includes supervisors and foremen. The important duties or the functions to be performed by this level of management includes preparation of day-to-day plans of the organization, giving instructions and guidelines to the casual laborers of the organization, to act as a link between the casual laborers and middle-level management of the organization, or they need to give the feedback of the workers to the management, middle-level management of the organization, and also they need to give motivation to the casual laborers of the organization, etc. Okay, these are the levels of management, namely top level management, middle level management and lower level management. Try to understand that top level management of an organization includes people like CEO, managing director, general manager, president, vice president, etc. Their important duties includes the preparation of master budgets, giving instructions and directions to the middle level management, appointment of middle level managers of the organization, preparation of budgets of the organization, etc. Then coming to the second level of management, that is known as middle level management. This level of management includes functional managers or the departmental heads of the organization. Their duties includes preparation of departmental budgets to act as a link between top level and lower level management, giving instructions and guidelines to the lower level management of the organization, etc. Then coming to the last level, that is lower level management. This level of management includes supervisory personnel, and their important duties are preparation of day-to-day plans of the organization, to act as a link between the casual laborers and middle level management of the organization, giving instructions and guidelines to the casual laborers of the organization, providing training facilities to the employees or the casual laborers or the daily workers of the organization, etc. Okay, then coming to the next topic, that is managerial roles or roles of a manager. Actually, managerial roles is a management theory introduced by Henry Mintzberg. According to him, he believes that instead of performing the fundamental functions of management, every manager in an organization is performing 10 different but interrelated roles in an organization. He classified these roles into three groups: interpersonal roles, informational roles and decisional roles. The first group of roles is known as interpersonal roles. This group of roles includes figurehead role, leader role and liaison role. Interpersonal roles means the roles performed by a manager of an organization in order to keep relationship with the people working inside and people outside the organization. The first role is known as figurehead. In this role, being a head of a group of people, a manager needs to perform some ceremonial duties like attending the marriage ceremony of an employee, receiving and entertaining the VIP visitors of the organization, then signing legal documents on behalf of the organization, etc. Then coming to the leader. Being a leader, a manager needs to influence behavior of the people and he needs to motivate the employees to give their best contribution to the attainment of organizational objectives. Then coming to the third role, that is known as liaison. Being a liaison of an organization, a manager needs to keep relationship with the people outside and inside the organization. He needs to make frequent communications with the people outside the organization, like government departments, press, medias, etc. Then coming to the second group of roles, that is known as informational roles. This group of roles means the roles performed by a manager to collect and disseminate or distribute information to the employees or different departments of the organization. The first role coming under informational roles is monitor or recipient. From the word meaning itself, you can understand that a monitor or a recipient is a person who collect information required by different departments of the organization. That may be from inside the organization or maybe outside the organization. Then coming to the second role, that is known as disseminator. Being a disseminator or a distributor, a manager needs to distribute information required by different departments in the organization. Then coming to third role under informational roles, that is spokesperson. Being a spokesperson, it is the duty of a manager to explain the viewpoint of the organization to the external public or to the stakeholders of the organization. He is the person who will explain the reason for each and every decision taken by the organization to the interested groups. Like suppose our organization is decided to provide 10% of dividend, that means the portion of profit to the shareholders. Then it is the duty of the manager, being a spokesperson, to explain why they have decided to provide only 10% dividend to the shareholders of the organization. Then coming to the third group of roles, that is known as decisional roles. This group of roles means the roles performed by a manager in an organization to take decision on behalf of the organization. It includes entrepreneur, resource allocator, negotiator, disturbance handler, etc. Then I am coming to the first role, that is known as entrepreneur. You know that an entrepreneur is a person who introduces new product or make a change to the existing products and services offered by the organization. So, being an entrepreneur, every manager needs to make frequent changes or upgradations to their products and services in order to sustain in the market or to retain the customers of the organization. Then coming to the second role, that is known as resource allocator. Being a resource allocator, it is the duty of the manager to ensure steady supply of resources required by different departments of the organization. That means the raw material required by the production department, finance required by the finance department, and the human resources required by a production plant, etc. Then coming to the negotiator. Actually, negotiator is a person who deals with the settlement of claims with the parties inside and outside the organization. For example, settlement of claims with the labor unions of the organization related to their strike or maybe related to their argument for increasing of salary, and settlement of claims with the customers of the organization related to some customer complaints, etc. Then coming to the last role, that is known as disturbance handler. Being a disturbance handler, a manager needs to solve all the problems that will affect the normal functioning of the organization, like a strike happening in the organization. In that time, they need to talk to the labor union leaders, a major power failure that's happening in the organization, etc. Okay, these are the 10 different roles introduced by Henry Mintzberg. It is also known as managerial roles. And try to study each and every one of these roles without missing a single role performed by a manager in the organization, because it is one of the important topic for the university examination. Okay, just try to understand that figurehead is a person who represents the organization, or is a person who attends the managing ceremony of the employee, receiving and entertaining the VIP visitors, signing legal documents of the organization. A leader is a person who will motivate and influence the behavior or induce the employees of the organization to give their best contribution to the organizational success. Then liaison is a person who communicates to the external parties or the employees of the organization, or is a person who keeps good relationship with the stakeholders. Then coming to second group of roles, monitor is a person who collects information required by the organization. Okay, then disseminator is a person who distributes information to the different departments of our organization. Then spokesperson, who will explain the viewpoint of the organization to the stakeholders. Then coming to entrepreneur is a person or a manager, being an entrepreneur, needs to make updations to the existing products and services offered by the organization in order to retain the customers. Then resource allocator, someone who deals with ensuring the steady supply of the raw materials and the different resources required by our organization. Then negotiator is a person who will deals with the settlement of claims with the parties outside and inside the organization. Then coming to last one, disturbance handler. Being a disturbance handler, manager needs to solve the problems that will affect the normal functioning of the organization, like a major power failure happening in the organization, a strike by the employees union, etc. Okay, these are the two topics I would like to discuss in this topic. Thank you.